Hello everyone. So for today's video, Mama Linda's going to show us how to cook a homemade pumpkin pie using an actual real pumpkin.
Hello, this is Mommy Linda again. We are making pumpkin pie that you can actually eat. It's using fresh and real pumpkin. So the first step is of course to clean the pumpkin and to boil it. For this size of pumpkin, we're boiling it for an hour to make sure that the inside is done. So I have been boiling this for an hour now, actually an hour and 15 minutes, so I am sure it's done already. When you touch the skin, it should be soft already. This way you can just cut it like a coconut and scrape the inside of the pumpkin. We will show that to you later. Okay, here is our cooked pumpkin. We're going to split it into two. It should be easy because the skin is already soft. So we're going to scrape the seeds first because we don't need that. There's not much seed in this. And then we're gonna scrape the meat of the pumpkin. It looks like a lot of work, but it's all worth it because this is pumpkin that you can actually eat. You know how you buy pumpkin at the store, pumpkin pie at the store, and you can't eat it? You know, just one taste and that's enough because the flavors are too strong, and the ingredients that they put in it are too strong, like the spices that they put. I don't like those spices, so I don't use them. I don't use the cloves, I don't use the ginger, and you'll be surprised that this pumpkin is actually so good, so delicious, you can actually eat it. Because the last time we made this, the whole pumpkin was gone in one serving, in one eating. Okay, we have to make sure that there are no pumpkin skin in this pureed pumpkin. Because we don't need the skin, we only need the meat. So now we have about 3 cups of pureed pumpkin here. 1, 2, yeah, about 3 cups. That's all we need. 3 cups of pumpkin for 6 pumpkin pies. So while we are preparing this, we are gonna switch to the pumpkin crust. So while we're preparing our ingredients, we are going to bake the prepared pumpkin crust for 6 minutes. I have 2 in the oven right now, and these are all done. Only 6 minutes. Don't bake it more than 6 minutes. And it should not be brown at all because it will still cook when you bake the pumpkin. This is perfect. This prepared pumpkin is by Mrs. Smith. I found that they're better than the other brands of pumpkins. They're actually, the pumpkin crust, they are actually good. So you can look for that at the store. It's not very expensive. And if you want to prepare your own, find a recipe that will make your crust better. We are going to mix all our ingredients while the pumpkin crust are baking. for exactly 6 minutes. We're going to put 6 eggs per 2 pies. So we're making 6 pies, so we're using 18 eggs in all. That's 1, 6, 7, 12, 13, 17, 18. So 18 eggs in all for 6 pies. We are making 6 pies, by the way. So if you're making only 2, you only need 6 eggs and about 4 pounds of the whole pumpkin that you will boil. And these are the other ingredients. We're going to put 3 cans of evaporated milk, so for 2 pies, you only need 1 can of evaporated milk and 1 can of condensed milk. Condensed milk, 3 of this, only 1 for 2 pies. In the description, the recipe you will see is only for 2 pies. A 2nd can of condensed milk. We need to get every little bit of it in the can so we don't waste it. Can number 3. And we are going to put cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, you can actually skip it. Skip the ingredients that you don't like spices. Pumpkin spices. Who likes pumpkin spices? I don't. So we're going to put only 1/4 teaspoon of it, okay, because it's too strong. We're also putting vanilla extract. We're putting about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Not too much, because we don't want it too strong. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Don't skip the salt, because the salt will give it a lot of flavor. It will emphasize all the flavors that you have in the pumpkin. A little bit of lemon zest. Not too much. We don't want it too strong also. There you go. That's enough. Notice what is missing in this mixture. What did I not put? If you notice it, it's sugar. We don't need additional sugar because the condensed milk is already extra sweet. So we don't need that. We're making this pie diabetic friendly. Okay, now we're mixing it. Notice that I'm using a blender. You will notice at the end that this blender will pick up all the thread-like fibers of the pumpkin that we are going to get rid of. If you're using a blender, which is probably much better, it will puree the fibers also, but I don't like the fibers, so I want to get rid of it. And the blender will take all of them You will see them on the beater once I'm done. So we're beating it until the mixture is blended. See this? These are the fibers of the pumpkin. So you can get rid of that. So more fibers came out. This is the second beating. And if you can only smell it, it smells so good. So no pumpkin is wasted. You know how you just throw away your pumpkin after Thanksgiving? You can make this and make use of your fresh pumpkin. It is more nutritious and budget friendly. So we've beaten it about 3 times already, and this is the last one. As you can see, we still have fibers attached to the beater. By the way, this beater is as old as my oldest daughter. So this is our prepared mixture, and we are going to strain it to make sure that we don't have big fibers still in it, because we use a matured pumpkin. The smaller the pumpkin, the younger it is, the lesser the fiber. So we're going to put about 2 cups per shell. No, maybe 3 cups. So 3 cups per shell. If you have a larger pumpkin crust, then you will have to put more. But this is the standard size that you can buy at the store for Mrs. Smith brand. See how smooth it is? And it smells delicious. We're going to fill all this crust, 6 of them, with a mixture, and then bake it in a 350 degrees oven for 45 minutes to 1 hour until a toothpick inserted in it comes out clean. So we have 2 pies in the oven, and we're going to tint it with aluminum foil to prevent it from burning. You don't want to burn your pie, so we want to tint it. Okay, 45 minutes to 1 hour until a toothpick inserted in it comes out clean. So we are going to close the oven. Okay, this is our finished product, and we are going to do a taste test later. This is our finished pumpkin pie using fresh, real pumpkin. See you later. Okay, we are putting a lot of whipped cream. For tasty.
Alright, so we got Kim and Aaron here. They're gonna try Mama Linda's homemade pumpkin pie. Alright, you guys, go ahead.
My thing's melting like butter.
What do you guys think?
I love it. It reminds me of ice cream.
It reminds you of
I
ice
choked on the crumbs. It's really good and it's buttery.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I
I think the whipped cream got
Buttery? There's no butter in it.
There's no butter in it, but it's butter.
You mean like smooth?
This,
Oh. So what would you guys rate it? 1 out of 10.
I'd give it 10 million out of
10
10.
out of 10.
I would give it. I will give it 10.
Yeah? That's good. You guys
Wait,
give it
no,
a thumbs
I
up?
wanna change my rating.
What are you going to change it to?
10 with an infinite amount of zeros.
Let's go. Alright guys, tell them what to do at the end of the video. Tell them.
Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and ring the bell. And leave a comment if you like it.
Heck yeah.
And if you don't, and you say that you didn't like this video, I will come for you.